All right, Francis, thank you for coming on, Drawn Together. I'm so excited.
Hi, Oona. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we've come so far.
Have we
Don't
now?
you think?
Yes, we have.
We've come so far. So today we're going to be drawing a self-portrait. You're drawing yourself.
Okay.
You're drawing yourself on a picnic with sass.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, however you interpret that.
Yeah, sure.
And so the first question I wanted to ask you is what your dream date with Harry would be.
My dream date with Harry would be something for him and something for me. So maybe we start with some fly fishing together.
Okay.
And then later on in the day, I think we would go shopping for him.
For him.
I want to shop
So
for him.
both are for him.
Well, that's for me because I'm tired of the clothing that he wears.
Okay.
I want him to look a little nicer for me.
Yeah. When did you join Son of a Boy Dad?
Probably like 2 years ago.
Okay, and it's kind of been on the up and up and up, especially this year, right?
Well, you've got your ear to the ground. Are people saying that?
I think people are saying it. I think people online are saying it.
Are people in the office saying it?
Yeah.
So that means that they're mad.
Oh, is that what that means?
Well, because people don't like people to succeed here.
That's true.
And so if they're talking about Son of a Boy Dad, it's probably not from the standpoint of like, look at how great they're doing.
How much of the newer success you attribute to you joining the podcast?
I think what happened was that when these guys decided to do 2 episodes a week, it was abundantly clear that that was going to be tough with just 2 people.
Right.
And I was in the right place at the right time and have a pretty good chemistry with both of them that I was able to fill in for that. Maybe they were looking for a permanent third, and obviously I get along really well with Roan.
Yeah.
And Harry to some degree. Man, I'm making my shoulders way too big.
How did that go? Like when you joined the podcast, you don't ask to join a podcast, so I'm assuming they asked you, kind of.
Of course, yeah, I would never. They built it, so
yeah.
They would have me on as a guest a few times, and it was pretty abundantly clear that we all enjoyed those episodes, and maybe it was a little bit easier because there's sharing the ball and filling the space. If someone's having a day where their energy is down, then the other 2 guys can lift that person up. Whereas with 2 people on a podcast, there's nowhere to hide.
I just listened to the episode when you came back, but you didn't work here yet.
That was to their credit. Oh my God, my lips
Everyone
are enormous. I'm so
Give
bad
the camera
at
a quick update.
drawing
Not
the
me, but-
proportions.
Oh yeah, you have crazy hands in mine. You are a skeleton.
I look like a beefcake here.
That episode was funny in general because you all seemed kind of nervous for you to be back in the building.
Well, yeah, it wasn't really, we weren't sure if I was allowed to be here.
Yeah, but I didn't know you did music stuff in your stand-up because you were saying, I guess in the episode I was listening to, that someone told you needed something to differentiate yourself in your stand-up, so you did music. And these are your words that I heard this morning.
I said that on the pod?
You said on the pod, someone said, you got to do the music stuff because you want to be able to differentiate yourself in your stand-up. And as far as I know, you don't do music stuff anymore on stage, or do you?
I do and I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I just kind of don't. It's not as like automatic necessarily. I can't talk and draw at the same time.
Everyone struggles with it. You're struggling with it a lot.
Well, I say something that I have sort of, exclamation behind, and then all of a sudden I draw an enormous foot.
Yeah, that's
because I'm feeling what I'm saying, and then I don't think about drawing the foot.
Focus more on what you're saying, maybe.
Okay.
Because it's fine if it comes out.
Yeah.
Poorly.
Stand up.
Music.
You
used to want to do it to differentiate yourself. Now you might not do it as much. Do you feel like you don't need to differentiate yourself as much because you're more successful?
What happened was that doing the music in the shows was significantly more tiring.
Yeah.
Than just doing the material. And then I got the material to the point where I didn't feel that I needed to really pad it with the music.
Got it. Okay,
and when I was now doing 5-show weekends, to get through that without the music was much easier than doing it with the music.
People say this was the year of Francis, right? You had the Invitational and many things. Was there any accomplishments or anything good that happened that wasn't recognized as much but that you felt great about? Like, because people talk about what tires.
I mean, yeah, I think just in general, like my outlook change and the work that I did to be a little bit more content with myself and happy with my life and kind of like self-acceptance and self-love, all that jazz, all that mumbo jumbo was the bigger thing I worked on in simultaneous to whatever I was doing in my career. That was really important, and I don't think those other things happen without the effort that I'm making on those fronts.
Okay.
I'm in a much better place of kind of happiness and self-acceptance than I was at the end of last year.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I am only going to give up my seat on the subway if I'm certain that the pregnancy was intentional.
Have you started that, or are you waiting
No,
until
that's a
January
joke,
1st?
and if you don't laugh at that, then I don't want to keep doing your show.
Okay, I'm gonna laugh extra hard at the next.
Don't.
joke
Now
you
you're just being.
Well, I don't know what to do.
What about you? What about your
Don't
experience
see. I don't
here?
like when this happens.
You don't
What
like it
about-
flipped?
No, I don't. You can ask me one question and I'll answer it.
How come everybody at Barstool only dates people that work at Barstool? Why don't people want to go out and beyond the wall?
Dating is like really weird, I think, for young people.
What do you mean?
I think with the internet, dating's weird and hard. And personally, like when I go to bars at least with my friends, the last thing I want to do is like speak to any guys there. And I think that's probably where people used to meet their significant others. Is that true? Out?
Bars? That would have been the worst advice that I could have given
Really?
someone, was to expect to find your significant other at a bar.
Where do you go? The library?
Me or girl at Whole Foods. Doing things
I
that
don't
you
know.
want to do together, like exercising or on a walk. You catch the type of fish based on the bait that you're using.
Oh,
It sounds a little dehumanizing,
something
but
like that.
But it's like if you want to date someone who's into fitness, you meet them at the gym. If you want to date someone who's a traveler, you meet them at the airport. If you want to date somebody who's...
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for other people, but I just don't want to talk to people in these situations. And
So
I
what?
think-
So then the natural recourse is to just only look inside the place you work?
No,
Or do you
I don't
think that there
I
is
just
a-
think that's why people are tending to.
Do you think that there is just these people who work here are similar to me and we are aligned therefore on interests, and so that's where the natural romance stems
I think
from?
it's like more, natural. I don't think people think of it at all. I don't think people are like, this person's similar to me because they work here. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, I think that we have wonderful people that work here and beautiful people and highly eligible people to date. I just understand that the consequences of it going wrong are so high that I would never come within 100 miles of dating somebody that I worked with here. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
Like, why would you ever want to deal with the nuclear fallout of a failed romance from a coworker at Barstool? Doesn't that seem insane to you?
Do you feel like it was good for your career in the long run? What happened with the firing and getting rehired?
Yeah, I do, probably. I think it humbled me in a big way and made me realize that I'm not some hot shit guy who can kind of just do whatever I want. I have to be grateful for the opportunities that I have, especially here. And simultaneously, I think that being fired and being away from Barstool kind of made me realize, one, that I can survive on my own, but two, I prefer to work here and I'm really grateful to work here. So I have a unique vantage point on that. I think a lot of people that work here have only worked here and either don't understand how lucky we are to do so or don't know how much it sucks trying to find work elsewhere.
Yeah.
I fully intend to be here as long as I possibly can be and ensure that it is known that I love working here. And you know what I think I wanted to say though, which you didn't ask this, but there's this whole kind of rhetoric about the New York office versus the Chicago office. Maybe it's died down a little bit, but people are always saying like, hey, Francis, you should move to Chicago. And it's like, well, what difference would it make? I work for Barstool. I work for Dave.
Yeah.
Wherever they want me to be, I'll be. I don't work for the New York office. I don't work for the Chicago office. I work for Dave and Barstool. And I want to continue to try to put as much sponsored money into the vault as I possibly can so that I can continue to work here.
Do you ever plan on moving upstate full time if you can?
I would love to. I don't know that I'll ever be able to not have some foothold here in the city. But yeah, I mean, being up there is where I find peace. And I seek peace in a deep way these days.
If you had to wear someone else's closet at the company.
Fights has pretty good style.
Besides Fights.
Does everyone say that?
I've never asked anyone that. I just asked that because I know you care about your clothes.
I care about clothes,
And I was going to say you can't say Fights because I know he does.
I think Mikey Pabs dresses really well, frankly. I also think Roan quietly dresses really well.
He does have sneaky fits.
I think he dresses really well. He's got great footwear. He has great sort of workwear that blends with sort of streetwear. So I'm a big fan of what he wears. Yeah, okay. He's also a handsome guy, Roan. Wears hats a lot, so he hides it. But good-looking young man there.
Have you met his kids?
Yeah. I had a good time with them.
Did they have a good time?
I bond with kids.
Okay. Oh.
I'm like, they know I'm one of them.
Oh.
And it's the same with dogs.
Really?
Dogs can tell when they have an ally, a friend.
Okay, let me do a few audience questions.
Sure.
What did you do with your invitational money?
I got $222,000 after taxes. I put $200,000 of that into the market. S&P 500 spies, and then I took $22,000 as play money. Bought an 8-sleep mattress. I bought some clothes. I'm going to New Zealand.
Last question, any advice for me?
Yeah, I think you need to have a little bit more confidence in what you're doing. I think you need to kind of like be less apologetic and less deferential and trust that you're making good decisions and that you deserve to be here and that you bring value. And keep trying shit.
Okay, are you done with your drawing?
I am.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's so nice.
You guys are sitting so far away.
We're playing hide and seek.
Oh.
See? He's smoking weed because that's what Harry does.
Right.
And
is his weed burning a hole through the tree?
No, it's just, well, I could see how you could see that. There's our picnic basket.
Love. Okay.
And we're playing hide and seek. So there you go.
Are you a size 15?
Yeah, my feet got a little swollen there. None of it's good.
No, it's great.
This is really nice.
I drew you guys so far down.
It's bucolic.
I drew a bong.
Oh, well done.
And there's your picnic basket.
Yeah.
I drew you guys kind of looking like the same person.
Why is it that girls are just inherently better at drawing than boys are?
Fine motor skills, maybe?
Yeah, maybe that's it. All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. Yeah, that was great.